Hmm. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Theimpactplay, the premier source for discussing and reviewing the latest in technology and video games. My name is Muhammad and I'm your host and producer. Here on the ones and twos, we are the simple hope for the marginalized, giving voices to the voiceless and showing their stories to the world. You can, make sure to subscribe to us over on YouTube. We are live recording at youtube.com backslash at Theimpactplay. And make sure you have notifications on and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a beat. So no matter however consumers or wherever consumers, we are there. Your support keeps the lights and mics on. You can learn more by visiting theimpactplay.com backslash support. We get access to some exclusive perks, some exclusive benefits just for our supporters, such as getting the show ad free, a whole ton of content for everyone else, and more. We are also Epic partners. Every purchase you make within the Epic Game Store, decide credit with Theimpactplay. It'll help us level up the show and help us reach even greater heights and no added cost to you. So that's it. So I guess let's start the show, folks. But before we get into that, let us start from a word from our sponsors. For Commander, playthroughs and discussions around the Magic the Gathering. If you're interested in that kind of content, be sure to check out my new show, The Commander Play, where we are on YouTube, Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, just to name a few. We're also doing, we have some referral links. We're also doing a fundraiser for Extra Life. And everything you can simply go to theimpactplay.com theimpactplay.com for more. In a world where we have less time than ever, instead of reading books, whether it be physical or digital, you can now listen to audiobooks. With Audible, the most efficient way of consuming books in the modern era. You can sign up for your free daily trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. You have Amazon Prime, you can double that, which is 2 credits. Good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com backslash Theimpactplay. Once again, it's audibletrial.com backslash Theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks. So, we already know that there will be a solar eclipse tomorrow, the 8th. Let's see something. Let me Google it for Eastern time. Let me see what Google tells me. Open search, solar eclipse. Oh, that's funny. Hold on. I just found out something new. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this now. So for audio only listeners, if you're unable to join us live, right now this will be available later on youtube.com backslash Theimpactplay, or even on Spotify as well. Okay, there we go. So, solar eclipse. Look at the nice little effect it did on Google. So we're gonna put EST. So it'll be approximately 1:45 Eastern Standard Time, and it will end about 4:30 p.m. So, as another reminder as well, do not look directly at the sun because it'll permanently it could lead to permanent damage of your eyes as well. So if you are looking at the sun, for sure there are certain glasses you have to wear, which are iOS 8 or something regulated, something like that. But yeah, just be careful as well. And we have a little bit of a layoff situation with Apple has cut nearly 1,000 jobs following its car and display project closures. So 8 offices in Santa Clara, California were affected. It's always sad to see, but like us here at the McPlay, we are trying to make a difference in trying to help now reach out for those who have been laid off, trying to get them work or what have you. We do have a Discord channel as well, so be sure to go to the back sorry, theimpactplay.com and click on the Discord icon. It will take you to the Discord server. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to follow our server, be a part of it. And if you do have a job opportunity for someone that may have lost their job or what have you, be sure to post that in the job sharing channel as well. Speaking of Apple, has opened up the Apple has opened up the App Store to retro game emulators that have been long been banned on the App Store. And now they even added a Q2 charging to the iPhone 12. It arrived with part of the iOS 17.4 update, which apparently tells you a lot of things about this. If this was an iPhone 12, when was it released? Hold on, let me see. When was the iPhone 12 released? I'm curious. I'm gonna look this up right now. Hold on. Release date. October 23rd of 2020. So nearly 4 months ago, this iPhone came out, and now they're opening up features. What does that tell you about their whole model and why the EU is so keen on make sure Apple is up to par with the regulations and what have you? Why they're able to use PC? Why they're opening up the App Store restrictions and what have you? And these payment other payment methods and other app stores as well because of stuff like this. That's the reason. And they didn't even tell you about this. This was just quietly in the update, so you could have missed it. So yeah, so it just tells you a lot about Apple. This alone. All right. Speaking of Apple, apparently it's abandoning plans to develop. We already know that about the EV of its own. Oh, so home robotics. They're looking into that. They're hopefully doing R&D, and we'll see what this comes out of. They make a home with a vacuum, maybe something like a robotic vacuum or something even more. So we'll see. But it might cost an arm and a leg at the same time. Right, LinkedIn is actually is taking a page from the TikTok playbook with vertical video, like the way YouTube did it, Instagram did it. Now LinkedIn is looking into that as well for vertical video. They're doing a test actually. Right, net neutrality is in the news cycle once again. This was a long time ago when we mentioned this, of course, where they removed it, and now the FCC is looking to restore it. Later this month, they're holding a let's see then so during the vote during a meeting on April 25th. So the FCC will be given authority to regulate the industry that'll lead the agency to prevent internet service providers from anti-consumer behavior like unfair pricing, blocking or throttling content, and providing pay to play fast lane, quote unquote, fast lanes for internet access, which should have been a thing. I don't understand why they overthrew it with what's his name? Who overthrew this? It told me here earlier. Trump, back in 2017. The Polestar 4. We have a first look where they announced it at the North New York International Auto Show. All right, give me a second. Let me tell you about the vehicle. So it's the latest SUV. Pricing will be around 60K. 300 miles of range. All-wheel drive. Dual motors. So there's gonna be different models, of course. So let me look that up now. Let me get a better pictures. Let's see. Search image. Oh, Polaris, perfect. F11. Accept all. All right, there it is, folks. It'll be available to order late this month. So range up to 300 miles. 0 in 3.7 seconds. 400 kilowatt, 544 horsepower. Of course, you could customize the color options as well. And what it looks like. Okay, there we go. Doesn't look too shabby. Wow, the whole thing's like a sunroof. Okay, let me see. Outdoor 360. Okay, there we go. Oh, I wanted to zoom in. No, it won't let me zoom in. Let's see how the weight looks. Ugh, I can't really see anything. Maybe black. Okay. I can't pull my picture. Like I can't pull my finger on it, but it looks like a Dodge with the Volkswagen electric from the back, and a little bit of the Toyota Prius 2024. So it's like a hybrid of everything. Moving the rear window and adding a rear-facing HD camera enhances the interior space in the camera view. So you can remove the window. How the heck is that gonna happen? You can't drive without a window. Two-way mirror display. No, okay, just the camera. I haven't seen these on the road at all. I've never seen a Polaris. Of course, I've seen Teslas, Volkswagens, Rivian, but that's about it. Even Priuses, but Priuses, they're hybrids. But I haven't seen these at all on the road. All right, so let's continue, folks. Let's get out of here. We'll get to that later. So we have apparently the DJI is releasing some new drones, or should I say a new drone? The Avara 2 and the camera equipped Google 3 headset. So with a RC Motion 3 controller. All right. Tesla is apparently going to reveal a robotaxi tomorrow on the day of the solar eclipse. So we'll see what he's going to reveal. And speaking of Tesla, they have apparently abandoned plans to make a less expensive 25K EV, which is the so-called Model 2. All right. Google has expanded the Find My Device network that might arrive in a couple days. We'll see. So it's similar to how Apple or Tile. To find any capable fast pair accessories when they're disconnected from the device or offline, including earbuds, headphones, and trackers. It adds that users will receive the notifications on their device when the feature is enabled. Now, users can opt out of the network to find the device on the web. So essentially, it's the way it's going to work is anybody that has an Android device or has an Android device nearby that locates your device or what have you, it'll give you an alert. This is a neat thing. Apparently, Ford is delaying its next EV through Raw SUV. I believe recorded on about a week or so ago. And the truck. The truck has been postponed to 2026, while the SUV will go into production until 2027. And of course, we'll have the latest on that as well, as more information does come out. DALL-E now lets you edit images in ChatGPT. Across the web in iOS and Android. So apparently we have a roundup of April Fool's joke that happened from the video game side of things. The Virtual Boy, which I'll show you this. I'll show you this IGN article. Give me 1 second. Close you. Okay. Okay. There's the Virtual Boy. Hey, what was that? There it is, the Virtual Boy. Nintendo, Pokemon holding an epic Pokemon Sleep tournament and all tournaments. Bandai Namco's Elden Ring expansion. Let's see. That's it, literally. Cyberpunk 2077 getting a limited time floppy disk edition comes with under 100,000 discs. You could wish list out. I'm curious. What does this do? Allow all April Fools. Well, I want to buy. No, really. Sega what? The CLC. The cartridge loadable content. Duck side, Daisy. It's the duck. You can play as a duck. Razer gaming chair with 8 AI arms ready to do your bidding.
Interruptions are annoying. Really
What is it? Hurry up, get to it.
Introducing the Razer Cthulhu.
I get it. So it kind of reminds you of Iron Man's
The ultimate gaming
robot
chair with 8 AI tentacles that cater to your needs. Now you can keep up personal hygiene, enjoy your favorite food and drinks, and even shave, all without
Shaves you
leaving
too.
your game. Experience ultimate comfort and ultimate support.
And it plays for you too.
You'll never want to leave your chair again.
Oh, what's this? Skincare.
In fact, you'll never leave this chair again.
Technically it is. There's mud masks. What's this? Armor, Reformer, Tiny Wars. Just Pals, Dating Sim. Among Us. Letting us kill others with very long necks. Pyro Simulator adding a dirt mode to let you ruin everything, so it's the opposite. I don't know what this is. Minecraft's Poisonous Potato Update. Chance for players to the Poisonous Potato Dimension. Sonic Man is a Sonic ambassador. Dead by Daylight. That's funny. Overwatch's Heroes gets the Google Eye makeover, and I'm curious.
I'm gonna catch you! Bigger is better. Mace to the face.
Oh, that looks like weird. I can't even watch it. For Honor, Capcom. Wow, a whole lot. That's it. Naraka, Blade Point, Deadly Hands. Let us know what best April Fool's jokes you've seen online other than what we haven't mentioned. Tag us on social at Theimpactplay. So, speaking of updates, Razer has a new 18-inch blade gaming laptop that has let's see, it'll cost you $3,000. Multiple screen options, high-end gaming specs such as 4K screen, 200 Hz refresh rate. And then there's a second option with 18-inch mini LED with a QHD plus 2560 by 1600 resolution and a 300 Hz refresh rate. And then of course multiple options, RAM and GPU and what have you. All right, it looks like we won't be getting a PlayStation. It looks like we may be getting a PlayStation Showcase in May, according to Jeff Grubb. And an Xbox also showcase might be coming in June 9th. That might have some Call of Duty coming to Game Pass that I've been hearing rumors about, but we'll see. And Nintendo has a patent for a Switch Lock with a rotating plug. I'm going to show you this now. Open image in the tab. F11. So essentially, this whole thing in the back is going to rotate, which doesn't tell us anything at all. Okay. It looks like Sonic has a partnership with IHOP. Well, Sega, I should say. For Sonic themed food at IHOP. And also, you could earn loyalty points, which you could cash in for DLC for Sonic Superstars and for other Sonic games as well. Okay, so F11. Here are some of the food options. Tails 2x2x2, Sonic's Blue Blur Special, Knuckles Chicken Sandwich, Shadow's Chaos Chocolate Pancakes, Amy's Sweet Strawberry Delight, and Dr. Eggman's Benedict. Looks like that's it. And there's also going to be Sonic themed gift cards as well. Here's if you guys want to know what's in those individual meal. And of course, with IHOP, you can always sub items for other items as well. So don't fret about this too much because you won't be able to change your menu, but you can. You're gonna customize it however you like. Trust me, I've done it plenty of times before. Okay. So definitely, I'm keen on trying out, hopefully. Looks like we have an update about Sea of Thieves on the PlayStation side of things for its release. Ahead of its release on April 30th. Let's see. So there's gonna be a PS only service with the ability to disable crossplay and performance options that will match the Series X version. The PS5 will have 60 base trophies and platinum trophy called Private Perfectionist. And they're working on a unique sale that will be available to all players during the PS5 launch period. And the PS5 players need to use a Microsoft account to play Sea of Thieves. And for the multiplayer side of things, you need a PlayStation subscription to play the multiplayer. So, for those playing in this safer seas mode, do not need to sub. So this is going to use haptics as well, which adaptive triggers and remote in regards to both the microphone and speaker. All right, Atari has had and bought Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 publishing rights for $7 million from Frontier Developments. Did I read that wrong for a second? So Atari now has licensed. Let's see, which has a long-term licensing agreement with franchise creator. Is now the sole publisher of all major titles within the Roller Coaster Tycoon franchise, including Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, Tycoon 2, Tycoon 3, Tycoon Deluxe, Tycoon Joyride, Tycoon World, Tycoon Puzzle, and Tycoon Touch. Looks like the Netflix live-action Avatar could be different in future seasons. Looks like the latest showrunner is stepping down, Albert Kim, ahead of his second season. So this is actually like the third showrunner shift for the series. So Christian Bolan and Jabber Razani will be taking over. So hopefully it'll take it to a better direction how it was intended. We'll see what this entails. We will see. So otherwise, we're gonna end it here now, folks. Thank you so much for us for today. While enjoying the conversation offline, you can be joining the Discord server. All right, so. All right, there we go. So simply go to theimpactplay.com. Come on, load. And click on the corresponding Discord icon. Will take you to our Discord server. And make sure to follow our WhatsApp channel as well for the most immediate updates from us here at Theimpactplay by clicking on the WhatsApp channel icon. Want to follow us on Instagram, on LinkedIn, Threads, TikTok, you can by clicking on the corresponding icons. And you could also follow us. Make sure you should subscribe to us over our YouTube channel. So youtube.com/@thecommanderplay, as well as Spotify, Apple Podcast, and more. Alrighty, so guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you for able to join us live. Right now, it will be available later on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube as well. Otherwise, be sure to follow us on youtube.com/@the so you don't miss a beat. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. Be sure to follow us on our TikTok channel as well. We'll be uploading unboxings and more reviews as well on our TikTok channel. So thank you guys so much. Have a great one. I'll see you all on the next one. Otherwise, before we end this, be sure to review us or give us a rating on whatever platform you're on if you can do so. Then that will definitely help us out a ton in reaching our new viewers, even more listeners, and expanding our community even further. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one. We are out. Assalamu alaikum. Ma salama.